Hi, I'm Hawk.
Hi, Hayley. Nice to meet
Hayley.
you.
Hi.
Sydney.
Sydney.
Hi.
Hi. You have the right color. Shoes.
She's ready.
Yeah, she's ready for the interview.
You can wear this to the Wizard of Oz as well.
I know.
That's true. You're Dorothy.
No, it's the wrong color. No, wrong color? No.
Red
No,
movie
red.
shoes.
Yeah. What am I thinking? Okay, tell us what you play in the show briefly.
Yeah. So I play Nicola. She's one of the female leads, and she's Charlie, his fiance in the show. She's a very driven woman. She knows what she wants. She knows how to get it, and I think she shows a lot of the conflict in the show that Charlie is having. And they, they have some struggles in their relationship that you see, but yeah.
Are you anything like her?
I am. Okay, I am. I know she comes off as like the villain, but I'm biased and I think that she
Is the good girl.
she's a great girl. She gets snappy and like, I guess maybe mean at some points, but that's all out of passion and like the heat and the love that she has for him, but I mean, she loves shopping, she loves shoes and clothes, and I'm like that too, so.
You got the job.
There you go. Be yourself.
How about Sydney?
I play Lauren, and she is a lot like myself because she has a lot of energy and she's kind of kooky and does her own thing. But she is a factory worker in Price and Son with Charlie, and she falls in love with Charlie. So we see what happens with their relationship. But Lola and Charlie and Lauren together are the brainstormers of saving the factory. So I think that Lauren is super awesome, and I think many people can relate to her because of our journey through trying to find love in our lives is kind of crazy.
Is this the first time you're playing in this show?
Well, we went on tour for the past year in
Right.
the U.S.
In
Yeah.
the US?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the first Asian city.
We were in China for the past.
Oh, how was China?
It was
It was
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, it was an experience, definitely.
Yeah, we did Shanghai, Beijing, and Guangzhou.
Yeah.
Whoa, tell us a little bit about your journey in China.
Oh God, it was honestly obviously a culture shock. You have to get used to a whole new, everything, food, lifestyle, way to get around. I don't know, but it was so cool.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was the best thing ever, and honestly, the people loved the show. Like we had such a fan base coming out every night, and it was the coolest thing ever. It was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, by the end, people were throwing like stuffed panda bears on stage.
Okay,
In the
that's
finale.
useful.
You felt like a rock star. You were like, oh my God.
Did they throw heels?
That would be scary.
That would be, yeah, okay. Tell us about your audition for the show.
Yeah. So we both auditioned in New York City, where we live, and we went to the open call, and I think there was about 7 auditions and callbacks altogether that we went through.
7.
Yeah. It took about 2.5 months, the whole process, and I was saying before, you really try not to get invested, and you try to be like, oh no, it's cool, I'm just in for callbacks, but no big deal, but secretly you're like, oh my God, I want it so bad.
Yeah,
and, you're trying not to put everything into it, but that hard work you put towards it, I think really helps, and I think it shows in the room, and we both obviously lucked out, and our hard work paid off, I think.
Is there any part of the show which is quite challenging for you to do?
Yeah, I think it's just a challenge to stay present, and the hardest part is doing it every single night. Again, we've almost done 300 shows by now.
Whoa.
So, and sometimes we do 2 shows a day, and have rehearsal during the day before the shows. So just having that stamina and making sure that it's fresh every single night is the hardest part.
So how do you do that? You stand at the wings and you just go on and turn on.
Yeah,
Since
exactly.
you've done it how many times?
Almost 300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It literally, it's you just drop into it,
Yeah. But these people,
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
yeah, these people become part of you, the
Yeah.
characters. So you know, you almost start merging yourself with the character
Yeah.
after doing it for so
Oh,
long.
that's interesting. Do you like learn something? Do you acquire something from the character in the show
Oh, yeah.
into yourselves?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Tell us what it is.
I've learned so much from Nicola. She is a very strong female character, I think, for women because she, you know, like she makes you realize that you don't have to follow a man, and you know, you do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
And I've learned that because, like, I think I've fallen victim sometimes to, like, when you're in love with someone, just kind of, you know, wanting to like
Yeah.
it doesn't, nothing else matters and just being with them, but. She knows that, you know, she won't be fully happy if she doesn't do what she really
wants to do.
Exactly.
Be herself.
Yeah, so she's taught me to just always put yourself first, and
Oh.
you know, and everything else should fall into place then. So, yeah.
How about Sydney?
Well, my favorite part, well, one of my favorite parts of doing the show every night is doing History of Wrong Guys, which is the song that Lauren sings. And it's about, you know...
Did that happen?
Yes, it's happened to me before. You know, you're going through all the crazy emotions of that first moment when you start to realize you're falling for someone and you're like, oh God, here we go. And
Do you fall for a certain type?
for a certain time, no.
That's not good
She
for you.
loves musicians.
It's true. No, I think it's just the theme of like you can't help who you fall in love with, and you know you have to be honest with yourself about your feelings.
All the best on your personal journeys.
Mhm.
And for the show, we're coming to watch
Thank
tomorrow.
you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Awesome. Nice
So
to meet you.
exciting.
Thank
so
you so
exciting.
much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.